April's newscast, we're going back to school, a high school library to be exact. I'm Jordan Scott, assistant editor of US Glass magazine. At North Stafford High School, right here in our hometown of Stafford, Virginia, the newly renovated library contains more than just books. It has a unique educational feature that brings historical figures to life. Students in the suburban Washington, D.C. community voted for 7 historical figures to be featured on large decorative glass panels fabricated by Pulp Studio. They include Maya Angelou, Ellen Ochoa, Katherine Johnson, Booker T. Washington, John Glenn, Clara Barton, and Jackie Robinson. I spoke with project manager Kyle Hopkins of architecture firm Stantec about why glass was important to the design. Why was glass chosen for the workspaces in the library?
Well, so we knew we wanted to create individual rooms for students to check out and to work on group projects together. And we also wanted to maintain a level of transparency so that staff could actually see what was going on, just to keep an eye on the students.
And how do you think it fits in with this library design overall?
Well, I think that it kind of creates an identity for the library itself. I think that when community and other students from other schools and other areas see it, they're going to identify the glass with this school itself.
We also heard from North Stafford High School Principal Daniel Hornick about why students chose the figures they wanted to see represented.
We wanted it to match the openness of the rest of the library. The way this library was, and you can't see it on camera, but the front of the library was all cinder block. So there was only a door coming in, and there wasn't nearly as much light and open. So we wanted it to have a certain percentage of open so that you could see through it, so it would match the overall effect of having an open environment.
What was the process of choosing the historical figures for the glass?
So we had an initial list from the architect, and we started to go through, and we wanted to make sure that our list reflected diversity. Our student body is highly diverse. So not only did we want the people to be diverse, we were hoping to catch something that these historical figures did that would catch each student. So we didn't want them all to be athletes. We didn't want them all to be, a scientist. And we whittled it down to about 15 or 16 from a very large group. And then from there, we opened up voting through Google Forms to our students, our teachers, and our parents. That's part of the ownership piece, is that our people chose these. It wasn't something that an outsider came in and said, hey, here's the 7 people we're putting in the library. They were voted on by our community.
Teachers and students alike were definitely impressed by how the glass turned out. For more on this story, check out the upcoming April issue of US Glass magazine. We hope to see you next month for our coverage of GOST Expo in San Antonio. It's less than a month away, and there's plenty for you to be excited about. We're here with Holly Biller, Vice President of Media Services, who can tell us more about the event. What can attendees expect from the GOST Expo educational lineup?
Absolutely. We're very excited about the lineup. We've got hurricane glass, decorative glass, changes you can expect from OSHA, both on the state and federal levels. We've got 3 AIA Learning Unit courses that are available between the 2 days. So it's a real jam-packed lineup. We've also got roundtables so that you can get those tips and techniques from those that are also in the field with you.
That's awesome. And what's going to be new this year?
The new item really this year that we're kicking off is the first ever Glass Texpo pub crawl. Now that's going to be happening Wednesday night. It's going to start at 7:30. So the groups are going to be meeting a few minutes ahead of time and then heading out towards the Riverwalk and getting to see some of the greatest watering holes that the area has to offer.
Okay, and is there anything else that we should share with our viewers about the event?
Absolutely. So in addition to the new pub crawl that's going to be sponsored by the TGA Young Professionals Group, we have the classics. There's the TGA Golf Tournament on Wednesday. There's the Welcoming Cocktail Party Thursday evening. There's also the TGA Award Luncheon. Now that's going to have speaker Janine Driver as part of the program, as well as handing out their Lou Green Awards. So that's something everyone always looks forward to. And that's going to be happening on Thursday at 11:45. So make sure everyone registers. If you do, go to your optional events on the official webpage. If you do it last minute, like some of us are, do it at the registration desks. You can see what tickets are still available when you arrive on site.
Well, thank you, Holly. I know I'm looking forward to it. And that's it for our newscast this month. Thank you for watching.